Well, sir, I guess that you are here. It's time for another reaction video. Well, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And it's me, Son of Beast. I was able to save that video. I was going to start it, but unfortunately, I wanted to wait until next month. So now it's the time of Valentine's Day. So I felt like it's going to be only one love and I have to find somebody. But it looks like that Sweet Beast might be on my corner. Well, it's just perfect. I mean, everything looks very nice and really amazing with that beauty hair. But it looks like that Brody Animates is now going to tell us about getting a girlfriend. Here he is now. Take it away.
You may know, I'm in a long-term relationship. Suck it, losers. This is my girlfriend, Izzy. And while we have a very strong relationship and love each other to bits, the journey here was a bumpy one. Now, there are a hell of a lot of things no one tells you about relationships that I had to learn the hard way.
Well, communication is a strong way to get.
But first, let me take you back to before I knew what I was getting into. Our first date.
Oh, so the first date. All right, go ahead.
We had been friends in school for a while, and I quickly realized I had feelings for this girl. Feelings I'd never had for someone before. I started sitting next to her every day, doing my hair, dressing nicer, taking breath mints, all to eventually, finally build up the phenomenal courage to let her ask me out. Yeah, okay,
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I guess that it's gonna be a first night to start things off.
She asked me first. My flirting style of standing around awkwardly until they fall in love was apparently irresistible. Way to go, Brody.
Yeah, way to go. Congratulations, there, Brody. You got a first date to start. Yay! What am I? Am I an idiot? Oh, give me a break already.
Why would you do that anyway? I thought that was going to be something that's special.
Oh, no worries. Sorry, they're sweet. I couldn't guess it. I just couldn't take a chance to do that.
Now future you will never hear the end of this.
Suck it, loser!
Shut up!
We decided to see Top Gun Maverick together, and let me tell you, I cannot remember a single thing that happened in that movie.
Yeah, I was watching that one here too, and that's my favorite. From Tom Cruise.
All I could focus on was how to do the move. You know, the movie date move.
Well, yeah, of course, the move. I mean, and guess what we did? I did it with my friend. It's Kelly. She's a new YouTuber. If you already have watched the New Year's, I've always noticed that this is what that time I've already done. I've done a move, and this is what I've done first here at the movie. When we were watching the best Christmas pageant ever. Yeah, it is a Christmas movie anyway, but now it's already passed. I'm not sure what's the next one going to be. So I gotta figure it out what it is. Unless if something happens.
The yawn and shoulder, the old wraparound, the infamous "Are you cold?" But I was just too anxious to do it.
I don't care what you tell me. I'm gonna have to fly that plane and I'm gonna have to fly it good.
Do it, man! What if she's just waiting for you to do it, and the fact that you haven't yet is making her nervous?
Okay, you're all over this right now. I mean, what is wrong with you people?
Or what if she totally hates you, and if you do it, she'll think you're a total creep? How will he know if he doesn't go for it? He's gonna remember this night no matter what, I guarantee that. Fine, how about he just sits here doing nothing and they just stay friends who awkwardly went on a date and Brody can never talk to a girl again? Alright, I get it!
I mean, come on now. I mean, go with the girl and then just try to get over this now, okay? Alright.
That's what the plane's for.
Okay, I'm doing the move.
Yeah, there's the move. Just like I did.
Yes, I literally said this.
I'm the plane guy. Planes are my thing. Planes are my life.
Oh, I can't believe he did it. Oh my God.
Now I think the gangs are going to definitely love it, man. It's a... Oh, yeah. I mean, now you got a good girl that's here with you overnight. You got to keep it flowing. That's why I'm just helping you. Hey, just enjoy it for yourself. You done great. Well, it's definitely me and Sweet, of course, that we were sitting in at the Scorpal Theater, watching the movie of the BFDI anime series, which I know about. I noticed that before. I understand.
By all means, the movie was a success. Whatever happened in there. Tom Cruise eating airline food or whatever. But the date wasn't over yet.
Oh, so what's the next plan now?
There was still another date night cliche to spike my anxiety.
I was nervous to kiss her. She was scared, so nothing to say about that. But I wanted to show you the picture of it. You wanted to kiss me? I could kiss you first if you like.
Oh, I would. I would definitely do so.
You would always be my heart if I would always be trusting you.
I would trust you too.
Sorry, I can't show you that picture of the kiss.
Well, that was a good movie, huh?
Yeah, I loved the planes.
So you voiced acted too there, Izzy, did you?
And I love the guys. I mean, not like that.
Well, hopefully we can do it again sometime.
Yeah, me too. Me too. She wants you to do it! Just do it, you coward! Be a man!
Oh man, just do it now. I mean, what's he gonna do to say about this? I mean, I would dare you to kiss her.
Do it! Can I kiss you?
Sure.
Just please. Just do it.
Okay, I'll see you at school.
Oh, there you go. Okay, why are you still frozen anyway?
Whoa! Yeah, she likes me! I can't believe
it! Oh my gosh! Brody was such an excitement. He really loves her. He finally did it. Now she heard him in the car. Well, I didn't say out loud, so I don't think I didn't say anything. So I try to keep it brief anyway.
Yeah!
We did.
Oh, what a true relief, Mint.
Did it! We kissed! And everything's been smooth sailing from there.
I don't think you did.
Breaking news! My girlfriend's birthday is next month, and I just spent all my money on new rims for my Mustang.
Oh, you did this on a 90s animation to have that effect? Did you?
This video is sponsored by Opera.
Okay, another opera. Alright, I'll get it.
Use that purple God's heaven to keep me popping and checking. God, I gotta represent. Lord, I gotta represent. Instead of dropping to the level, I keep copping all the checks. Stay on top of all the rest. They ain't hot like even Ness. I get sweated with these haters cause they know that I'm the best. I ain't stopping for a step. Lord, I gotta represent.
Yeah, I don't think you shouldn't do that. Of course, with the car, they're gonna say is that, oh, I love your car. But what if somebody took it? You are in big trouble. I'm telling you now, don't ever do this again. Ever.
Instead of dropping to their level, I keep.
Wait, what? It's free? Okay, it's hard to believe, but that's a damn good deal.
Okay, don't even notice.
Link in the description, and back to the video.
Yeah, we're going back to the video right now. So, just about 10-15 left.
A few months into our relationship, I had the brilliant idea to take Izzy camping. It would be picturesque. I'd wow her with my masculine wilderness skills, treat her to some s'mores, and we'd gaze into the cosmos as we drift off into a rosy slumber. So, we packed up our supplies and wheeled off to the campsite. Right away, I got to setting up this old tent I borrowed from my dad. After I spent 1,000 years detangling the wire monster of a tent and setting it up, I realized something was missing.
Something definitely missing. I think you did something that's completely out of the way.
Does that look unstable to you?
Of course it's unstable.
Might be a little lopsided.
Our tent literally started flying away. Apparently, the random tent from my dad's garage didn't have pegs. It was one ugly kite.
Oops. Uh-oh. That's no good.
But I was not ready to give up yet. We will have our Instagram-worthy date or we will die trying. So, we hopped in my truck and drove all the way back into town to go to Walmart. After we got a shiny new $30 tent, since apparently you can't just buy pegs, I was genuinely frustrated. Nothing had gone to plan, and it was the first time Izzy had ever seen me angry. I sloppily threw the tent up and started working on a fire. Maybe I could salvage my masculinity if I got this right.
Hopefully, it won't fly away again. I will never let this happen again.
But when I went to grab the materials, Well, it turns out my masculinity had a bigger part in packing our bag than I did. I had packed nothing but a flint and steel and a survival knife. Before we had gone camping, I'd bragged to Izzy about going to wilderness camp one time when I was 13 and that I can start a fire with practically nothing.
What? No. No, you didn't say that. No.
So there it is in my bag. Practically nothing. I tried and failed and it just wasn't happening. Izzy even found some matches, but those wouldn't work either. I even resorted to burning some of our homework to get it started, to no avail. Sorry, Mr. Jones. Oh, this is so stupid.
Do you mind if I give it a try?
Fine, whatever.
I would say give her a shot. Do it.
I mean, I went to frickin' wilderness camp when I was 13, but for kicks and giggles, let's have you give it a go.
Whoa! Did you know how to do that?
Get up. So we finally got our s'mores and hot dogs. No thanks to me. And after an uncomfortably cold night of sleep, we went home. With a caveat that our next date would be more normal. And hey, if there's one thing I accomplished on our trip, it was making a memory. For better or worse.
Yeah, always make a memory out of it. It's enjoyable.
Despite all the glaring red flags, such as collecting Mario plushes, having idiotic friends, dude, and being
No, don't say that.
a YouTuber, she still wanted to be with me somehow. But that's not to say the red flags were all on my side. There were tons of things that definitely were not outlined in the terms and conditions. First of all, as a boyfriend, you forfeit your right to hoodies. They belong to your partner now. One time, Izzy asked,
Are you gonna wear that?
to a hoodie I was currently wearing. Yeah?
Well, that's too bad.
How did you, what? After
Give me that now.
living together, you may get the treat of doing laundry for your partner. And going from men's clothing to women's clothing, on top of having zero pockets and no sizing standards at all, it simply makes no sense.
Yeah, why in the world would that be a thing?
What the? That doesn't make any...
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she definitely takes her my personal items away. I mean, she took it everything. If I leave her stuff here, I mean, she would take it. But then I found another idea. I did it and I tricked her because I totally got her from Red Eye. And that's why I did that. Which I do not like is stealing personal items. You know, nobody wants to do that. You should never, ever attempt to do that. I mean, girls definitely thinking they're like silly schoolgirls. I mean, I'm not joking. I mean, that's definitely on me. But what have I noticed? I want to make it more funny than being a silly girls with them. I mean, would I consider myself to go out with them? No. But unless, if they do it politely, and I would say it's like, okay, there's another chance that I can definitely do that. But me and Sweet Beast have a little common. Definitely went tripping. And better place we loved is L.A.
Oh, LA is definitely a perfect place. Like Hollywood, California.
Yeah, I guess so, man. It's just sweet on her.
You guessed it.
Back to this now.
That's impossible!
What happened in here?
I'm not strong enough. Secondly,
Strong enough of a what? Anything?
Izzy has a software glitch that prevents her from picking up her phone when it is most necessary. This cannot be fixed. I go to the supermarket to pick up something she asked for and call her to double check. No. She has vanished from this mortal plane. But
About what?
the moment I leave the store, she's right there to call and tell me it's completely the wrong thing.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, that's why I get raged at.
Another thing I definitely wasn't prepared for was the hoarding. I'm a textbook young dude. If I was single and left unattended, I would live in a studio apartment with a single TV, camping chair, and mini fridge.
I'll be in the condominium here too, so that way, if I have a little studio in between, just only one, and then with the kitchen, so I can definitely cook food, and also right in between of watching things in between of like a gaming / watching things, can be considered like nice and peace and quiet in between and in between. Well, especially if single person can be very hard. I think living with roommate can definitely be a easier way to do that. Well, just in case if anything has possibly changed. Well, I'm definitely working on that, so I'm going to have to try to do my best. If nothing happens, then, oh well, I think I wanted to do it with a girl that does animation too. So that way we both have in common and enjoyable.
Actually, the apartment is optional, but my perspective
Yeah.
is not shared. Izzy holds on to everything. I'm talking about homework projects from 5th grade, receipts from 10 years ago, and blankets or clothing that are just begging to be put out of their misery.
Oh my gosh. I mean, so that's why she does that? I mean, what if they completely, like, they want to get rid of their homeworks? Like, anything. I mean, that's fine. I would just leave it like that, although that you wouldn't predict that. This wouldn't be the particular day to do this.
Look, I'm all for sentimentality, but I fail to see how a receipt for rat poison and ravioli from 6 months ago is supposed to be useful. Wait. Although, I'm not blameless in this. When we first got together, I promised Izzy that every month I would give her a new Squishmallow. You know, those egg-shaped plushes that drive people crazy.
Yeah, they're making them crazy anyway. I mean, little kids would do that too. Just in between the girls and the boy. Well, I think only girls.
Which is really cute when you first get together. But after a couple of years, they've slowly and inevitably taken over our home, and I'm afraid if we turn the lights off, they will take over our soul.
Oh no, I mean, does this happen to you by a time in your dreams? If there is, I mean, you might want to leave yourself a comment down below if you got squish marshmallow plushie that you got. Let me know if that scares you.
It also didn't take long for me to become the designated driver of our relationship. Not like she's incapable of driving or anything, she just slightly makes me fear for my life.
Oh man, I mean, she wouldn't be doing that. I mean, yeah, she doesn't even care. She really likes me to drive comfortable, not in a road rage.
She's a passenger princess, if you will.
Yes, it's definitely the same thing with mine too. Especially just taking all over from the driving in between.
And that term is fitting. She's over there kicking off her shoes and scrolling Instagram reels while I'm trying to navigate downtown Calgary at peak rush hour.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, what would they say now? I mean, she definitely would be happy enough. Hey, I have a little Dodge Challenger that we can definitely drive into. And I will take you on the road trip in between to New York City. What do you think?
That would be so exciting to hear that. I just really love to hear from you.
Especially, this should be a fun place. Well, I guess so anyway.
But naturally, this does not stop her from commenting on my driving or, quote unquote, helping me out.
Stop! Gosh, babe, are you trying to kill us?
What is wrong with you?
But in fairness,
Your face weird. Wait, I gotta see what it is. Can we run that thing again? I want to know what that face is. Jesus! Oh my god! What? Oh my gosh. Your face is miserably terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is all with that? I wouldn't believe on this, kid.
Oh my gosh. Not I would have consented to anybody like this.
but in fairness, I'm a bit of a kitchen king. I can cook an absolutely mean macaroni and cheese, but otherwise, I'm better left on the sidelines. So cooking together usually goes a little something like this.
Well, we're definitely cooking. I know that my friend is trying to do that. Well, I really wanted to level up myself, so I felt like, you know what? I think cooking with noodles is a good start. So probably, yeah. I think noodles, pasta, spaghetti, you know that. I definitely watch Oliver from YouTube watching the QCP on the channel, just shorts. And also, Linefield, with all that reaction that he does. I mean, yes, approved, not approved. In between the range. You get that, what I mean? And that's what you said is, make an approval on their own work. That's all that happens.
Don't touch that. That's sugar.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Now you did it again?
Why don't you go grill the steaks, hon?
you want me to put meat on hot metal and stand still until it's done?
Mm-hmm.
Yay, I'm helping!
Yeah, you are. Woohoo! Well, not the other friend. I mean, well, I should have helped.
Recently, Bryson, Izzy, and I were all sitting together on a flight to Anaheim for VidCon. Now, I'm
Oh, yeah, that's what you're talking about. VidCon.
pretty tall at 6'2", but Izzy dunks over me at a Goliath 6'5".
Really? Well, not my friend who does that. Well, sweet. You would watch me play basketball, would you?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I guess you would have to figure at that point. I've got a good talent to make that shot. Of course you are.
You are so athletic than me. I really like watching what you're doing. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Definitely so.
So, needless to say, standard plane seats are not our friend. We knew going in that our knees would be assaulted, but we were excited about our destination, so we grit our teeth and took off. Not long after, the guy in front of Izzy just flies backwards, digging into Izzy's kneecaps. I immediately sprung into defense mode and tapped the guy on the shoulder. I told him, "Hey, can you put your seat back? My girlfriend is very tall." To which he nodded and complied. Sublime! I happily turned back to continue beating Bryson in Smash Bros. Because he sucks. But not even 5 minutes go by, and he just does it again.
I mean, oh my gosh, what?
So I quickly tapped on his shoulder again. "Hey, could you put your seat back? My girlfriend is still tall." "Actually, no. I'm trying to sleep here, and the way you asked was actually very disrespectful." "It's a 2-hour flight, and dude, I asked you nicely." "Look, that's just not the way we do things around here." "Around where?"
Who's we?
"I get it. I'm 6'2", but the guy in front of me reclined, so now I have no room either. Now let me sleep."
Just ask him to move forward.
"What? No." We quickly got into an argument, and Bryson and Izzy chimed in to tell this dude off.
Really? All that dude that he's doing that? He's going too many times.
But there was no negotiating with this moron. I looked at Izzy and asked, "Do you want me to push his chair forward?" But not wanting to escalate the situation, Izzy rightfully said no. She couldn't even recline herself since our seats were right beside the bathroom wall.
Yeah, and definitely you can't just slide it back anyway. I mean, that's it. No room.
All we could do was stare at his cul-de-sac-looking bald spot and imagine plucking his dwindling hairs from his thumb-shaped head. So, when he briefly leaned forward to get his drink from the flight attendant, I stuck my knee behind him and made sure he couldn't recline. He looked at us, getting more and more irritated and trying to force it back, but I wouldn't budge.
What? So that's what you're trying to do? Why would you budge like that? That's not even cool. Well, I mean, you definitely are trying to, say it's like you could try to beat over the leg. Well, give it a break now.
I mean, we wouldn't be sitting in the back seat anyway. From the plane.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Eventually, he asked the attendant to sit somewhere else, but the plane was full, and I held my ground all the way until the plane landed. I beat him. And to sweeten the victory, when this dude stood up, he was barely 5'6". If he's 6'2", I'm Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, I would be almost like Jason Tatum. But he's definitely more talented than I am. Well, I couldn't do more shooting than he does for the Boston Celtics.
Lastly, a quick PSA for anyone entering a relationship for the first time. There are unspoken rules as a partner that you must abide by. You're gonna want to write these down. If you go to a restaurant, you will be taking the crappier seat, and you will be calling over the waiter if their order is wrong. If you're playing Minecraft, turn keep inventory on. Swallow your pride, gamers. Go play hardcore on your own time. Many relationships have fallen to the nether. If they ask you to do something when you're free, they're asking you to do it now. If they ask you to do it in a few minutes, they're asking you to do it 10 minutes ago. So get on it.
Yeah, everybody was trying to get on it anyway, so, man, I'll try to see if I can get along and get to know it in between people. When I go to different colleges in between, I'll just try to see if anybody knows their stuff. So that way, they have more interests than they've done many years ago. Well, that should explain it. I mean, I understand now. It's going to be like a changing to our life to bring it on. That's all.
Now, go! If they put down their phone, you put down your phone.
Yes, definitely. I'm telling Kelly that you shouldn't be on your phone. Don't be talking to anybody like that. We need to chat. Okay? And definitely a little picky. She's a little picky and flirting, but definitely, yeah, I mean, quite honest. But hey, we got a good life, don't we?
Yeah, it looks like it is a good time to have it in between. But don't be such a jerk.
I won't.
It is no longer phone time, apparently. Unless they specifically ask you to, don't try to solve their problems for them. Just listen. This is the first thing Brock told me when I got into a relationship, and it's true. This list goes on forever, and I'm still adding to it, but this will hold you over for a few weeks.
I just need to do some communication in between. That's for me.
Despite everything, I wanted to genuinely say that relationships are worth it. I talked about all the funny stuff here, but if I talked about everything I love about Izzy, I'd never shut up. Even though I made fun of her a ton in this video, I really love and appreciate Izzy more than words can convey. She seriously is the best, and is very awesome and cool and pretty. And I would still love her if she was a worm!
I need to know you mean it!
Why? Why?
Thank you very much for tuning into this Yap Fest. Real quick, I just designed new merch. If you order it now, it'll probably arrive before Christmas. And I want to give a big thanks to my team for helping me make this video so awesome. Please show them some love. Speaking of love, thank you again, babe, for letting me make fun of us on the internet. I really appreciate it. Happy holidays. Thank you for watching. Get out of here.
Yeah, I'll get out. I'll just try to get out of here in no time. So anyway, that is deserving a credit to give this one a good salute to 9 out of 10 stars. Yeah, I basically say so. I mean, it's definitely what I would say. But Sweet Beast on my other side, I mean, she knows the thing. What we deserve out of it.
I'm giving this one a same thing like you did. You're always the better guy if I know about you. I always love you more than I do.
Oh, this makes a great special day. So, it seemed like that is over. I guess the holiday of that is to be our love and together and pride. Make it clear. Just that. Well, this is the old point of it. But anyway, I've done the voice act of Sweet Beast. I've done so well. I mean, trying to get over this in between some edit changes here on the software. I was trying to figure it out if anybody else would do some of a little voice acting between of Sweet Beast's character. I can definitely be almost like it's the same voice that I've done my edit. But it means to me that this is really definitely intense for me to try to make it workful. I mean, you get the point now. But that being said is, if you enjoyed this video, you might want to consider by subscribing to my channel. Also, hit the like button and hit the comment button, and also click the icon bell if you're already subscribed. But anyway, for those of you who are new here, thanks for joining me. As if you want to check out some other reaction playlists on my page, check it out here. Anyway, me and Sweet Beast are going somewhere back again to New York City. Well, I guess that we're going to go back and look. So it seemed like that, yeah, Sweet Beast is definitely going to be taking me back to New York City. And I feel like I won't be in the large crowd again. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all again for the next one. And by the way, folks, happy Valentine's Day, and just be on a good look, be loving each other, just keep your eyes on the appearance, okay? So, it's our love heart. God knows that you should be loving yourself in between. Just enjoy it while you can. Peace out for a while as a girlfriend dial. This is Chris from Son of Beast, and I'll see you all again next time. Now I'm off with Sweet Beast. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.
If you don't, somebody will.